publish. Let's do it. Spinning. Here we go. Cup. Right, we are live here. Good afternoon, Wednesday afternoon. Let us know in terms of the sound. Is it okay? Can you hear us okay? If you can, let us know there. Make sure if you're watching to hit that thumbs up while you are there. It takes a second and it helps us. Hello to Max, hello to James, hello to the Mr. Archer and ABC. They're all watching at the moment. So let's begin. Les, pre-season news has just been announced. The majority of it has just been announced. Initial thoughts?
It looks decent. There's a decent mix of teams in there, isn't there? I think that the standout one's got to be Werder Bremen. And that's the one everyone's going to be looking at for like the best test and probably the best away day to go to. But yeah, you know, we're on for our third Sport Pacer Cup.
That's
on the bounce.
That's
so
key.
Really, that's the big one. How many teams can say that?
Exactly. You can concentrate on winning stuff in Europe, but winning 3 Sport Pacer Cups on the run is where it is at. But all joking aside, obviously, I think it's quite a good pre-season. There's another weekend which will be confirmed hopefully later this week to fit in there as well. We start against Kariobangi Sharks on the 7th of July. We then go out
what a name that is.
It's marvellous. We then go out to Switzerland. We've got FCC on the 14th of July. AS Monaco.
Good one.
On the 19th of July, Friday night. We then play Wigan away on the 24th, the Wednesday. And then
I might go to that one actually. It's not bad.
I think I'm going to Wales that night. Honestly, for about 5 days, and
I did that Neville Southall's testimonial. I was impressed, Aben Sands.
Don't know whether me missus against Celtic, you missed it.
Yeah.
I don't know whether me missus is going to give me a pass out for that one. We'll have to see.
It's only down the road, you'll be alright.
It is, and then Werder Bremen, like you say, on the 3rd. Obviously, the 27th, 28th haven't been confirmed yet, but will be. So I think it's quite a good mix. You know, and off we go with it. We'll see how we go. I think it's excellent. I'm happy with it. I think there's a good quality of opponents in there. We were talking before, I think, on the video that's going to be out later, a General Everton chat, about the pre-season when we ended up playing Celta Vigo at Prenton Park, and it was calamitous. That wasn't it under Martinez? Absolutely calamitous.
I think the thing we can take from this pre-season is we've just got to let the club get on with it.
Do with what they're doing.
Without panicking about stuff.
With the
back when Martinez was there, and we had that mad pre-season, like you say, at Prenton Park. We're a different kettle of fish now.
We are massive.
Just let them get on with
stuff.
Let
them get on with it. If you're watching, hit the thumbs up, please, guys. Takes a sec and helps. Jack Sloan, what positions do Everton need new players in your opinion?
I think it's obviously going to be a new right back because Kenny's gone out. I think that sends a signal out that
a right back that'll replace Coleman, or a right back to back Coleman up.
This is the thing. I don't know. I think it depends what we can get. If there's someone good enough we can get to replace him, I think we would. I don't think there's going to be any sentimentality there. Although, you know, Coleman did start playing really well again at the end of last season.
Yeah.
You know, no players are replaceable in the team, and I don't think they'll look at it like that. So, I think whatever we can get in that position.
Yeah, interesting.
Striker maybe, because everyone says we're crying out for that 20 goal a season striker, which everybody is crying out for. And there's probably about
only
3 of them in Europe.
Only 4 of them got 20 in the Premier League last year, and 2 played for the other crowd.
So yeah, there's that position in midfield. Probably need another one on top of Gomez, to be honest, in the midfield.
If you want to get on top of Gomez by all accounts.
So yeah, I think that's, and obviously the centre back, we get Zuma or another one.
Interesting. By the way, this is Les Roberts. I didn't introduce him at the start, and I should have done. He's at Les Roberts 77 on Twitter, so make sure you give Les a follow there. Hayley Lee hears us fine. Hello, Hayley. Leicester 69. Who do you want for each kit number next season? Are you bothered by kit numbers? Does it bug you to see?
It doesn't now. No. I think when the squad numbers first came in, although who got number 2? thingy on it. Striker.
Coney.
Number 2. That irked me a bit. You can't be playing up front with number 2. But by and large now it doesn't really bother me. It did when they first came in.
Didn't Coney, but number 9 hit you?
Even more. Yeah.
Coney destroyed me with number 9.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Hello to Matthew Davis Jones. Hello to your big dosser.
Although when you look at like numbers 1 to 11, I always just go back to the 85 team.
Yeah, of course.
So, you know,
and it's great for the song. I'm in love, you know, and you're going through, you know, you like it. But Tom Walsh, the Sounders, James Fletcher. Thanks very much, James. Nice comments. Again, Leicester 69, the Classen derby. Well, we've been talking about it before. Simon Harris, hi guys, driving home, keep me awake. We will try. Dov Kaufman, hello from Kenya. Been an Everton fan my whole life. Living overseas has meant I've never had the chance to watch them play live until now. Any chance you guys are at the Kenyan friendly? No.
I would love to.
So would I, but no, unfortunately I won't be, Dov, but enjoy it. It should be a cracker, and listen, hopefully you'll get to see Everton lift silverware. It will be excellent. Anthony Maguire, the odds on Davy Classen scoring a hat-trick against us.
He won't score any, but he'll make all the runs to set up the goals for the...
Hey, don't dish Davy. Davy's sound. The Mr. Archie the Wolf. Did you ever watch Archie's match reactions when he turned into a wolf for us last season? Oh my God, they were absolutely brilliant. I think one after the derby, I think, was the best one I've ever seen. But he done it.
Was that Pickford?
He done it at the Pickford. He done a few for us. He's boss, mate. Honestly, check him out. He's good. Ian Dodd, who needs the Champions League when you can win the Sport Paysa Cup? Exactly. They're limiting themselves to winning it in Europe. We're going to Africa to win trophies.
Innovators again.
Nissi, are you disappointed with Umbro still being our kit sponsor?
No. I know there was a lot of talk about Under Armour doing it, but I've seen Under Armour's kits this season and they're absolutely appalling. So we may have dodged a bullet there. But no, I'm not that bothered. So long as the kit looks alright, I don't really mind. And from what I've seen of the Umbro kits, like Hearts and West Ham and that, they look decent.
The two aways are good. The home one's not great. Max Redfern, hi from America. Hi Max. Hang on, and hi from Brazil. What, you're in both places?
That was a quick flight, that.
It was. Richard, hey, hi from Canada. Max, now I'm doubting you. Joseph Rimmer, what realistic striker will we sign?
See, I don't know. I'm terrible at this sort of thing. I don't know anyone until they turn up at Everton.
Fair enough.
I've had my fingers burnt. Not literally. I looked at my fingers when I said that. Like, literally, not literally.
So you put your hands in fire, Les.
Watching the ass on YouTube. Thinking, there looks a decent unorthodox striker who can do a job, so I don't bother now.
Look like Paolo wants you.
Yeah.
Listen, hit the like button while you're there. You're watching it. It takes a sec. There's 155 online now. 45 likes. Hit it. It takes a sec.
You looked at strikers, didn't you, in that pivot? Yeah,
with El Pivote football. I think for me, the one I would probably get most excited by would be either Seb Haller or Rafael Leao. Who plays at Lille, Haller's at Frankfurt. I think Matata looks decent. It's awkward, quick, looks good.
Sing Hakuna Matata as well. Instant song there, isn't it?
There you go. I mean, that's it. That's convinced.
This is the content you came for.
That's it, Les. This is why I always ask you in. So one of those three, I think Leao has been called the new Mbappe and things like that. So he looks lively and can play anywhere across the front. But you know what? It might be that Everton just make sure they get that left-footed right winger, and Richarlison's pushed. And I know people keep saying stop trying to put him up. I'm not the manager. I'm just saying what I think might happen, and I'm not, not down to me. But I just think that might be a route Everton go down. Who knows? Mark Alger thinks we can beat Wigan 23-0.
Yes, all in.
Maybe. Who knows? I think we got a chance of beating Bolton 23-0.
Probably not, yeah.
No players. But we're not playing them, so there you go. Stelio Contrast, good evening Stelio. Carl H, hello. James Sadler, James from Melbourne. Realistically, where are our goals next season? What are our goals? Not where. Where? They're just at either end of the pitch, James, yeah? I mean, that was me, not you. What are our goals for next season, Les?
I'd always say do better in the Cups and build on what we've got in the league. So, 8th again this season. 7th would be progress. I think that's what we've got to aim for. 6th, see what happens. Aim
aim
to win.
for first.
Aim to win the
and
thing.
see where you'll end up.
Yeah, aim to win the thing. See what happens. Realistically, I think, as you said before, we can get anywhere between 4th and 6th if we do the right business. I know the club's balls up in some way. But yeah, for me, it's about the cups. I think we're good enough in the league. If we finished 8th last season and we finished 8th this season, I think that's pretty much. And given the seasons we had last season and this season, with the mad blip in the middle, I think we can pretty much say we're about 8th as our default. That should be our. Do you know what I mean, though? I think our default, without having to really do anything better or worse, is 8th.
Yeah.
So
we need to better that, don't we?
We need to better that, but I'd say go for the cups. Yeah, that's what I want.
James Fletcher asked, do you rate Danny Drinkwater?
I don't know, really. He was good at Leicester, but he's been at Chelsea how long now? 2 years?
2 seasons. He's just played about 10 games.
He's not played anything, so. No. I mean, if Garner went, I suppose he could be an option there, but.
I think there's better.
Yeah.
To be. I think if Garner goes, Ibrahim Sangare would be one who you'd have to look at. 21-year-old, big unit, can score goals, matches up with Garner numbers wise.
Oh, right, okay.
So someone like that, and probably available for 20, 25 million something. So he would be one I'd be looking at. Luke Sage, who's the coolest Everton player pre-Baines? Before Leighton? Trevor Steven. Is that the last coolest player we had before Baines? No, I'm asking you.
I don't know. I kind of like gloss over the 90s.
Yeah. Well, there's who was the coolest player in the 90s?
90s. Amakachi. Ammo and that.
Ammo was cool in the better. Yeah. Ammo was cool.
But I think. Hang on.
I'll tell you.
Paul Bracewell. He was cool.
90s. That was more.
No, I mean in the 80s. It was either him or Trevor Steven for me.
That was the 80s. 80s. I just love it.
Yeah, he sounded.
But 90s, Ammo was cool. Oleg Decor was cool. He used to wear the little specs when no one else did. He was quite cool. There was some horrendous.
Nick Madar.
You know what? I haven't forgiven Mikel Madar for missing the open goal at Anfield, and then Ince scored 10 seconds later to equalise. So no, would have been 2-0 and game over.
Mick Madar wasn't cool. I can imagine him looking like the fella off Whitesnake with a big billowing open shirt and stuff, leather kecks. That's not cool.
That's not cool in anyone's business. David Roche, will we see Garner stay for next season, and will we see Richarlison start up front with a right-sided forward, maybe Traore? Thanks for the content.
Yeah, I'd like to see Garner stay. I think I said before, sort of before the move to PSG was a thing, I would have said, if he goes, we can replace him. But the form he showed after that, it's like, hang on a minute, he's going to be really difficult to replace. So I would like to see him stay. If he went to PSG, if that, or he went to a Champions League club, I don't think we could hold anything against him. It'd be bad to see him go, but
yeah. Richarlison as a striker, what are your thoughts on that?
It seems to take something away from his game last season, because he does drift in from that position, from the right, but he does come alive in the box. So.
But was that potentially more though because we didn't have anything on the right?
Yeah, I suppose there could be that.
Walcott wasn't great last season, and that's putting it nicely.
Yeah.
Bernard, when Richarlison was up front, Bernard wasn't fully up to speed the way he finished the season.
Yeah. So I suppose.
I think if you had a better right winger with him, maybe might be better. I don't know. Maybe he is just better coming off the wing.
But you look at the goals he scores, and they're all in and around that number 9 area, aren't they? Even the ones for Brazil. So
yeah, true.
I don't think it'd be a particularly bad thing.
No, I think he's a good backup, isn't he? And maybe, I don't know, be interesting. Duncan, what about Timo Werner? Absolutely love Timo Werner, but so would a lot of clubs. I think you're talking 70 million. I'd pay it. I don't think Everton will pay £70 million for a striker. I just don't.
50 million, Lookman.
Yeah, actually, I'd be all over that. I'd be all over that.
If they really want Lookman, we should be looking to leverage something like that instead of just getting the wedge in, try and like.
But would he doesn't he want Champions League football?
They all do, don't they? Bastards.
If you get him in early though, you can have sport base of football.
No one can offer him that. No
one other than Everton can offer him it. So. Lewis Barrow, who do you think we will get at home first? Villa. I think Norwich City. You think Villa, don't you?
Yeah. But you reckon either way 2-2, yeah?
No, we're winning. I've told you.
Oh, you said 4-0, yeah?
Telling you, we're winning.
2-2 Villa.
Stephen Poynton, where is Ped? He's in Wales somewhere. Don't know where he is today.
Off the grid.
Off the grid. He's not, because he
Off his
messaged
grid.
me. He messaged me before saying we need to sort Wigan out. We need to sort. Yeah. Carl H, would you be happy if we could spread the goals around more between the front four? I mean, that's one way to negate the 20 goal a season argument, isn't it?
I think we have to, don't we? Because I don't think we're going to get that 20 goal a season striker, because there's really not many, as you said, there's not many to choose from. So as long as we don't spread the goals around like when we were going in with Rooney and everyone.
And no one scored. Well, we kind of did that, I suppose, between Sigurdsson and Richarlison. They got 28 between them, which ain't bad.
Well, yeah, and when you look at the return from Walcott and Bernard, which was nothing, basically, it's, if they have reasonable seasons, they've got to be looking at getting 10 each. So, straight off.
Bernard's definitely, for me, Bernard's got to get half a dozen goals this season.
Yeah.
Got to. That's got to be the minimum. Gomez has got to get more goals.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's it. I think we will be more potent in that regard next season, because the players have settled in now. Hope so, anyway.
That's what you'd like to think. Stephen Cardy, do you think Mina will step up next season?
I think so. As long as he stays injury free. And that was his big problem last season, wasn't it? He never got a chance to settle into the side and build up any kind of a run because he'd get injured. But the games he played, by and large, he played well. Apart from getting bullied by an old man at Millwall, like.
Mad, isn't it? Thomas Long, did you watch any videos on Saliba? Lad looks outrageously good, handling Mbappe. I did. You know what? When Andy was in the other day, we had Wisecout on and we were watching, I was telling you before, we were watching lots of things. And what it does, Wisecout, I don't know whether, if people have seen it, I apologise for talking to you like you haven't, but for those who haven't seen it, it isolates the player in each thing, and you get to watch his good points and his bad points over many different clips. And we watched Saliba. He's 18, this kid William Saliba. Look out for him. Plays for Saint Etienne. 6'4". He's a monster. Incredible. Available for 23 million, I think. Arsenal, United and City have looked at him. Haven't taken the plunge yet. He looks incredible. He'd be one if you could. If you'd point Marcel Brands at and say, go and get him. He looks amazing. So he'd be one I would look to get. GeoBeat app. Give Lookman a little go as a centre forward.
Not seeing that myself, but
I think Lookman, for me, right, would be a good number 10. That's where I see him playing. He doesn't go down the wing and put crosses in.
Yeah.
I think he's a dribbler. He runs with people. He's quite direct. I think when he came on at Spurs last day of the season, he run at them centrally and caused problems. He looked a real threat.
Yeah.
I think when he played wide, he just doesn't do enough. He's not done enough to convince me that he should be knocking on the door to get a game.
No,
that's just the way I see him.
As I said, the four managers have looked at him, all very different managers. They've all come to the same conclusion, haven't they? Yeah. Unfortunately.
I know. Ryan Jones, sick of all these journos spreading rumours without a single source being quoted, driving me insane. Ryan, just take everything with a pinch of salt, mate. They're trying to do their job, I suppose, which is everything's about numbers, isn't it? So it's clickbait stuff, and they're just creating stories. The frustrating thing I find is they're not trying to sell Wolves players, which is mad. I haven't seen any Wolves. Neves every now and again is mentioned.
That's true, actually.
Nobody else. Why?
Yeah.
Why aren't they trying to sell Wolves players? Why aren't they trying to sell United players? Why aren't they trying to sell Arsenal players? Why is it Everton and Leicester whose players are getting like Maddison, Maguire?
Do you reckon our fans just go off their head more about stuff? Maybe Wolves fans are a bit ambivalent towards it all.
So, you mean you don't hook and
we just bite every time.
Probably
about it. It could be.
Probably, but
because we see a mad story, we'll quote tweet it. What's this?
Yeah.
And and that's what they want.
See that Dave last night, ripping Zuma.
What was his
BBC journal. A commentator on Match of the Day for 20 years apparently. I've never.
Not having him. But yeah,
weird,
got a proper beef with him for some reason.
Weird, absolutely weird. Ford 8193, keep up the good work, boys. Cheers. How much money do you think we will spend this summer? Ooh, it's hard, that, isn't it? Because you don't know what brands is thinking, and in a way that's a fantastic thing. I think, listen, a couple of sources close to the club who've reported in the media are saying Everton will spend heavily this summer. upwards of 100 million. I don't know.
I think as well, we don't know what we need to spend to keep Zuma and Gomez as well. So that's that.
I think Gomez
is dead unclear. It's
it's hard. It is hard to judge, isn't it? I suppose as well, it'll be what they can get in as well. You know.
The thing is, I can't see us spending like 40 million on a player again this summer. I think there'll be more.
Can't you know?
No, I think there'll be more around the 20 marks. You know, just saying like Lozano last season. If he was available for 20 million, yeah, we'd have him. But if not, nah, that kind of thing.
But Neres, I suppose, they've been living Neres, he'd be 35 million. I think Malcolm would be 30 plus.
Yeah.
But you know, you could be right. It's difficult to know. You know what they're after, because it's been put out there that many times. They're after half a dozen players in certain positions. There's a priority list, and the list is central midfielder, which is Gomez, central defender, which is Zuma. We know that. He wants a left-footed right winger. You know that.
Well, he could be the 35, 40 million.
They want to, you know, then it comes down to centre forward. But again, it might be dictated by what they pay for a right back.
Depends on the Solanke scale, doesn't it, as well?
I mean, what a thing that is, the Solanke scale. What a name. Listen, hit that thumbs up button if you're watching. If you've never thrown him, we had a couple of thumbs down, which we know that are red, so that's sound.
Why are they watching?
But because they love it. But you know, keep it going, keep that thumbs up going. Let's get over 100 at least. There's over 200 that you're watching, and it takes a second. CJ01, I bless the rains down in Africa. Classic comments. James Dunlop, watch that Mason Holgate. Go ahead, Les.
Oh, well, I said we're going to sign a right back. I'd like to have him as backup right back, to be honest. I think he'd be he's a good right back. Okay, fair play. Mr. Archer is going to bring Wolf back next season. Good man, and he didn't forget. Is right, lad. Reese, hi from Wales. Hi, Reese. Right. He's now done. Gone. Dear me.
Why are we no longer going for Lozano? What do you think?
I don't know. I think that was the obvious one when Brands came in, wasn't it? We thought, like, he's a good player. He seems to fit like the profile. Brands knows him. I don't know. It is surprising that we've not been linked with him again. Do
you think maybe Brands just thinks he's too expensive for us to bring in the off chance that it won't work out?
Potentially, yeah. I suppose he knows him, doesn't he? So
he might look and think,
yeah,
will he settle? I don't know. Maybe that's why, Logan, why we haven't gone for him. Kyle Brimage, thoughts on Gomez?
Massive hunk. Decent footballer as well.
Decent, okay. There you go, Kyle. Ashy, hi from the Whittle. Hi, Ashy.
Hi, I'm going back to Whittle soon.
Jonathan Sparks, Lozano's too good for Everton. Fair enough, Jonathan. I mean, I don't know whether you're a blue or you're not, but fair play. Where are we here? The way it jumps like that.
Yeah,
and you're saying it, right. See the leaked fixture list as Newcastle at Goodison, first game. These happen every year.
Yeah.
Every year, and they're never right. If Stephen Cowdy, if Trisha goes, what about Ndidi from Leicester?
Be a good shout. It costs a lot of money, though.
He would. I think Leicester are probably trying to.
Yeah, they wouldn't want to sell him to us.
No, basically. Have you seen Pickford Team of the Week on FIFA from Colin Griffin? No.
Kids will have.
Joseph C.
Tell me all about that one.
There you go. I hear a deal with Under Armour fell through at the last minute. Under Armour are pulling the money out of football. I think it was an initial conversation Evan had with them and 2 other people. We don't want Under Armour.
The Southampton kits are awful.
We just wouldn't want it anyway. None of their leisure wear, they don't want to sell any t-shirts or anything under 60 quid.
It's no good, though.
And our fans aren't buying an Under Armour top with Everton badge on for 65 quid.
No way.
So there you go. Stephen Parley, I've got a feeling we're going to sign Andre Silva out of the blue. He would fit this side well and would be a very realistic sign. He's someone who we were linked with last year. He hasn't done very well at Milan, has he? And he's out of favour again. He's a forward. He could be a loan signing, maybe later before the transfer window, maybe. Liam Evans, we need another centre back. Agree. Well, do you mean for Kurt Zuma? If you got Zuma, would that be enough? Let us know.
I think so. But what?
Wolves and Leicester have a better chance than Everton at top 6. No, they don't, Jonathan. Are you a red, Jonathan? You're gone now, kid. Sorry. Just chatting nonsense I can't abide. A. Duncan, 70 plus points would do. They would. Jeremy Smith, much love from Ohio, USA. Hello to you in Ohio. Dov Cuffman, I genuinely think we can push the top 4 next year if the whole squad improves. With this in mind, who you think are some guys we can target with now? Neres, Depay and Jenny. Well, Neres would be a massive improvement on anything we've got. Depay would improve us, but he's an arrogant little be-out.
Yeah.
And Jenny Dackerman, I think you're talking about. I'm unsure. He's done well for Getafe, but he's 5'10" for a centre-back.
Yeah.
I don't know whether we'd be... And he's 28 and 30 million. I'm not sure he fits the model, but who knows? Carl Hates, we've shown what we're capable of. Just need greater consistency. We do. Snail Pete, David Neres would be amazing signing. Any chance?
I think he would be that signing that we... Do you know, like, everyone goes back to when City signed that Brazilian kid, what's his name? Years ago.
Oh, Rubino.
I think Neres would be a little bit like that for us, like one of the
wow,
top
like a
lads
wow
in Europe,
signing.
like, all right, yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah,
but whether we
nice.
can get him, be lovely. Lucas Scott, Werner and Zuma would do me. Yes. Owen Parks, Les Roberts is excellent. No disrespect
Cheers,
to Ted.
Owen, laugh.
Is right, Owen. Everton 1-2-3. When are we going to buy a striker? I don't know. Hopefully in this window, but we'll have to see. Lewis Barrow, could we sign Neres? Well, we could. His agent's Kia Joraban.
Oh yeah.
And he was at a few games with Mashiri and is pushing. Apparently, he's pushing Neres to Everton because I think they maybe thought they were going to get some bigger offers.
Oh right, and it's not happening.
And it's not happened. So maybe he sees Evans as a step up, which is fine, and a sweet, a stepping stone. Come in, tear it up, buy him for 35, sell him for 100 in 2-3 seasons. Maybe. This is for you, Les. Tom Walsh, what music do you listen to?
Lately, I've been listening to loads of the Coral lately. The Mystery's good. They're a new Liverpool band. They're sound. Yeah.
Les is the hipster, isn't he? I don't have time to listen to music. Just football, and more football. Joe French, Liam McLean, David Neres would be boss. He would. Anthony Maguire, really hope we get under. Would you rather under Malcolm or Neres? I like under. Looks really good. I like any of them 3 is the answer there. I'm not going to split them. Owen Parks and Baz too. I know you think I'm boss, Owen. Rick Jackson, Drinkwater is 29. Yeah. Do you think Lewis Bowen-Morte was a good choice for assistant?
Well, Silver thinks so I'm happy with that. He's worked with him before. Yeah, see how it goes. It's like the thing with the news we've had this summer. We've had a number 2 goalkeeper and a number 2 manager, and it's like no one's really not setting the pulse racing, is it? But
no.
Yeah, he was a horrible player, wasn't he?
Yeah, niggly.
Oh,
but wanted to win.
Yeah.
And so if he brings that to the players, then I think it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Simon Trout, when is construction on the stadium starting? Great show, lads. Cheers, Simon. Well, listen, the first drawings and images are out next month. So that's the next stage. The next stage of the public consultation is out. Starts next month for 3 or 4 weeks. So make sure you fill that in. That's more to do with the stadium and what we want for it and everything else. So that'll be good. But it'll be interesting to see the images, won't it? I think that's what I'm excited. So that's good. Where are we? Stephen Kelly, the Lit going to PSG, 340 grand a week set to sign. That'll be a fantastic signing for PSG. And I think if that is true, Stephen, that's a really good move for him. Because it's a step up from where he is at a bigger club, but not too much to stretch him, and he can grow and then maybe get the next move.
40 grand a week.
Bonkers, isn't it? James Fletcher, I think we need a new striking coach to help DCL more, not hating on Big Dunk. Dunk's doing a good job with him, by all accounts, and it looks good. So we'll see. Listen, again, I'm gonna keep asking you to keep hitting that thumbs up, because it really does help. I want 150 in the next 5 minutes. Cheers. Vikings back. If Garner goes, we still need to get his replacements in as soon as possible. He is 30, can go on for years, but still good to bed a player in. I agree.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I absolutely agree. Sangari, would he be Viking? What did you make on the video on Patreon about Sangari? Is he someone you're interested in? Let me know. Callum96, if you could rename one of our stands after a former player, which one would it be and why?
I think it needs to be an Alan Ball stand on it.
Yeah.
I think.
The Allen Ball up a Bullen stand I'd quite like to sit in.
I'm still sore that the park end's named after Philip Carter, to be honest.
That's a bit.
Not into that.
No. Ashley, would a trophy in 8th be a good season, or is Europe more important?
Trophy gets Europe? Do you mean Champions League?
I think he means like finishing 6th. Is that more important, or 8th in a cup?
8th in a cup for me.
Yeah. Still get the same thing, don't we?
Yeah.
Ben Martin, I can bet my soul we sign our loans on a perma and no striker.
That's it.
So no left-footed right winger. Is that what you're saying, Ben? We'll see, won't we?
We might not get a striker.
But I think we'll get a winger.
Yeah.
So we might look at, and again, that's where the Richarlison thing comes in.
Plus, we've got to factor in a couple of snide loans. We're never the same team if we don't get a couple.
We've got to get a
snide
couple of
loan
loans
players
that annoy, particularly Daily Mail journalists.
Martin Samuel.
Martin Samuel's head explodes, and yeah, when Wolves done it, it was perfect.
Amazing.
Mike Ferris, I think Mitrovic is a perfect fit for us. Get him signed. He's too slow for me. That's just my opinion, Mike.
He's aggressive though, isn't he? But yeah, as you say, we need a fast, fluid front line, and he might not. I don't know. But he's only 24 as well, isn't he? I don't know.
Ian Dodd really hopes Silva takes the League Cup seriously.
Yes,
yeah, we agree. You're right though, Ben. We have been saying the same stuff for years. If we don't get a class striker, well, you're right. We do need a centre forward. We haven't replaced Lukaku, and that's a fact, isn't it? So that's something I'm desperate for us to buy a striker. I really am, because I think it'd improve Calvert-Lewin as well. I think we all know that. Sadly, Cenk's not going to do the job for us.
No, unfortunately.
But you know, Derek Goker, look at our second 11. Who would you have behind Gylfi? Is there a void in the squad, and what young talent would be nice as an understudy?
Number 10.
I think the only natural one. Well, no, you know what? I think Bernard and Lookman can play there, but I think they'll offload Lookman if they get the money. But Vlasic,
Davis in there,
and I think we'd offload Vlasic. Davis could play that role definitely, but I don't think he's as creative as Sigurdsson, and he's not going to score you the same goals as Sigurdsson, is he?
No one's going to score you the same goals as Sigurdsson.
Possibly, yeah. Viking, I'd love us to set up a link with a Dutch-Portuguese club, send our 18 to 20 year olds for proper experience. Absolutely agree.
Like Chelsea and Vitesse on them.
Yeah, couldn't agree more, to be honest with you. Could not agree more. Liam Beeson, what colours would you like to see for our away and third kits this year?
Away, amber and blue.
That's what I'd love.
Third. Third. I like the salmon pink kit.
Well,
I'd like a return to the salmon pink.
Well, you know, second kit you might get your wish for the second kit. It's more coral, but that's what it is. Oh. Third kit's blue. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Daniel Price says, Les, he's living a dream with you. J-Mac, what fictional character would you want to be stuck on a desert island with? I wouldn't mind Villa Neal. Villa Neal is amazing. And I know Jimmy Comer, so I'm not going to say too much. But I'd be terrified he's going to kill me. If I was, put it this way, if I was 25, I'd want to be with Villa Neal.
Yeah.
But what other fictional character would you like to be?
Jessica Rabbit sprang to mind.
She's a cartoon.
I don't know, that was the first thing that came to mind. I'd have to think on that a bit more.
What about Liz Hurley? She's not fictional, but Jesus.
Some Twitter feed she's got in it. Hey.
53. Jeez, something's gone on there, hasn't it? Something's gone on. Fictional character, it's a tough one, that, isn't it?
See, someone you'd want to be able to like have a kickabout with them as well, I reckon. If you're stuck on a desert island, having someone to have a kickabout with.
I know, lots of other. They've got to be attractive, because otherwise you get bored, wouldn't you? But yeah, got to be a bit like able to. And able to. No, mate, like I've game of footy with able to do physicals like an Amazonian woman.
Wonder Woman. What do you mean? You stood next to Wonder Woman?
No, she wouldn't be fit. Yeah, she'd have to be small. She'd have to be like 5'3". It's a tough one, that, isn't it?
We're narrowing this down very specifically.
Right, let's move on.
5'3", bird, good at footy.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Not too much to ask.
No, of course it's not. Will you do will you do something like Ball Street Social Club this season? Possibly. Me and Ped and Chris and Paul have spoken about doing something, so we'll have to see. George Pearson, do you think Bernard will add goals and assists to his game this season?
And he has to, doesn't he, really?
Yeah.
As you know, as wonderful a player as he is, and I love him, he needs to
got to add that.
Yeah.
OP_05, Ben Yedder is classing only 26.5 million. He got 30 goals last season and 14 assists for Sevilla. He's got a buyout for 26 million. He's 28 though. Don't know whether that's just old, but 26.5 million for goals. He is a good player. Yeah, definitely. Ben Martin, let's be honest, is Dominic Calvert-Lewin good enough?
Again, he's another one who I think we've just got to give him time to develop. I don't think he should be in a position where he's our go-to striker at his age. And I mean, he's played a lot of games for us, but I don't think it's fair on him to be the sort of number one choice up front. Yeah. I think if we get someone in more experienced and just let him develop, like we said with Tom Davies before, just let these kids develop without that pressure. I think he can be. He's got, he's got a lot of plus points to his game. It's just his finishing's a bit off.
Yeah. Marie Brown, hello Marie. What's happening with Andre? Have you heard? Has he disappeared from Instagram? Has Tina kidnapped him?
Imagine Marie asking about Andre.
It's a shock. It's a shock, isn't it? Listen, the latest apparently is we know that he's agreed terms, but
Tina's kidnapped him.
They're putting it out that he's agreed terms now with Everton, which we all kind of knew, didn't we? I think it won't be much longer before that's sorted. But maybe Tina has kidnapped him. Maybe he's with the Dildo Brothers as we speak. Well, maybe he is, who knows. Jonah DP, what do you think of the pre-season games so far?
Like the look of them, especially where the Bremen.
Yeah, okay. Nathan Hamlin, do we honestly need a winger? Would Everton rather focus on a striker? I think he wants a left-footed right winger.
I mean, on the face of it, you look at the wide players we've got and you say, well, why is that a priority? But as you said before, the fact that we've got Walcott on the right, if Richarlison plays down the middle, he's just not been good enough, has he? So I think if he, you look at the fact that he played Richarlison up front next season, he might be thinking of doing that again. Need a better left-footed right winger. Yeah, it doesn't seem a priority to me, but
if that's how he wants to play, and he wants to play three up front practically, how likely is Malcolm to join? No idea, but Brands has got a good relationship with Barcelona. He'll know about Malcolm. He was linked with us last summer. So, Lucas Scott, where do you think we will finish next season? Between 4th and 8th.
Yeah, I'm going to be dead boring and go 7th.
Okay, sound. I think we might, this is Abigail Barfoot, I think we might go for Neres, Skov Olsen or Jarrett Bowen. Skov Olsen looks a fantastic player, but he's young, but he'd be a great signing. Jarrett Bowen's done brilliantly for Hull in the Championship, got 20 odd goals this season. But I think he wants maybe someone like Neres or Malcolm, I think will be on his list, but you might be right, Abigail. Jim Johns, apparently Gomez is signed behind the scenes for 21 million, inside sources, that'd be nice. Sarri from Fulham, no.
No, he
didn't. No.
He didn't do it last season.
No, scored a cracking goal against, I can't remember, but it was a great goal into the top bin, but no, not for me. Bullock, 147, we've got a solid team, just need to keep upgrading the positions, you're right.
Yeah.
Is Marcel busy? Brand's busy behind the scenes, no rumours coming out about us signing players. There's loads of rumours, really. He is very busy, but don't we want it quiet and then it's bang, we've signed him? That's what we want, don't we?
Yeah,
that's what we want.
Because then you get into a situation where you've got Sigurdsson, you sign him for months on end, and
it drags on and everyone's bored by the time you get it done, and people are fuming because it isn't quick enough. Gio beats up Jarrett Bowen could be a shrewd signing, he could be, who knows. R6S clips, where will Everton be in the next 4 years?
Champions.
Superb shot. Mike Ferris, get Angry Bird off our kit. Okay. Nathan Hamlin, all the way out here in Perth, Australia. Alright, Nath. Adam Finnegan, we need a striker more than a winger. Richarlison was class when played at right wing and Calvert-Lewin isn't ready. Fair enough. That's fair shout. BCAD, which team do you want first game of the season? Said this, you want Villa at home?
Well, I reckon it'll be Villa.
But who do you want?
I'd like Bournemouth, someone like that. Just a... I don't really
Bournemouth
want to
are one of them teams that are
they could get off to a fly.
Day one, they could beat you 4-1. And then they'll go 3 weeks later to get
beat. Tell you who wants. West Ham. West Ham opening day.
The Tina Derby.
That's the one, yeah. Yeah, definitely West Ham.
I want Norwich. Norwich at home will beat them 3-0. Fudge Love HD, yeah. Hi, I've met Jordan Pickford. Tell him he's the best football player and say hi from Olivia, the one who he gave the gloves to. Okay. Nathan Hamlin, whatever happened to Batshuayi, I think he'd be perfect. Do you like Batshuayi? Went to Palace, got 5 and 12, I think, or 6 and 12.
Do you know what? Yeah, last season I thought he would have been a decent fit. Yeah.
Okay.
Have they signed him?
No,
He's on loan?
no, it's on loan. If we get
Chelsea don't sell players, do they?
if we get Zuma, I think we will need another centre backs with Jags going. I don't.
Yeah, we've got Holgate.
I think Holgate's in for Jags. I think that's the 4 he'll go with. Marlow is Santiago Souza a go. It seems likely he can get a work permit now. Well, it seemed very unlikely he was getting a work permit the other day. They've come out with the old Italian passport or something.
Do you know what that makes me think of? Esteban Fuertes with his Jag Italian passport.
Don't, mate, because he scored one goal and it was against us, and we never appealed it.
I know. And then he was off the country 8 weeks later.
Yeah, and we never even appealed it, and we struggled. Just classic. Stephen Jones needs to try and step Morgan Feeney into the first team squad. I think Morgan will go out on loan, to be honest, to beef him up as well. Dixie Normas, how do you think the newly promoted teams will do next season? Do you think any will do as well as Wolves did?
I can see Villa doing alright, you know.
Can you?
Yeah, I can.
I don't think anyone will do as well as Wolves. I think Wolves had a Premier League team in the Championship because of George Mendes. But listen, teams have come up and proved that you can stay up. Huddersfield done it with, and I think Villa and I think even Sheffield United are probably better than Huddersfield were when they come up. So they've got an opportunity. There's a few teams who have been hanging on for a few seasons, like Southampton, who are vulnerable.
Be nice to see them go.
You know, well, they need, you know, they got Ralph Hasselhoff in now, and he's got a way of playing, but results didn't really improve dramatically under him, so they have to get off to a decent start. Burnley struggled last season. Brighton have gone a different way with Graham Potter, so you know it's going to be interesting. Ben Martin can't wait for the end of the transfer season. I was wondering. Gomez holding the Wolves shirt. Hibbo is our new right back, and we scrapped the striker position.
Never change Everton.
Daniel Dicker Williams has gone at last. Have you done Road to Glory on FIFA 19? No, Sean, but I think we're going to do something on FIFA 20 this year. Liam Evans doesn't look like Chelsea are going to let Zuma go. We will need another centre back if that happens. David Roach again, should we save money for a striker and maybe a midfielder if Garner goes, or we don't bother with Gomez? The top 2 positions to fill in the team. Well, the centre back and the centre midfield player are the top 2 positions, and I think that's what is 1 and 2 on Marcel Brands and Marco Silva's list. Then for me it would be a striker, but I think for them it's a left-footed right winger, then a striker. But for me it'd be a striker would be what I'd go for first. But Daniel D, if Coleman gets injured, he would play right back.
Holgate for me.
Would be, wouldn't it? There are we. If you could sign one player with no money limits, who would you pick?
Mbappe's a Chelsea.
Mbappe's a quality, not Messi.
Nah, I fell out with all that.
Yeah, I fell out with him when he missed those open goals at Anfield. Tom Walsh, how much do you expect Richarlison to play in the Copa America?
Lots.
Yeah, Neymar's out, isn't he? So I think he'll play every game, really. But we'll see. Ryan Jones, as long as we both start competing with the so-called top 6, then it's a start. As for Leicester and Wolves, we really do need to regain our place at the right end of the table. Okay?
Yeah.
Viking, really good video on Sangare. If he matches up Garner's stats in terms of tackling and possession, adds height, sounds perfect. I know Andy sold me on him as well, we'll have to see. Do you think we should have ground shared and spent the money on new players?
Ground shared with who? Big Red.
Big Red. We couldn't have ground shared with Big Red. No. We couldn't. Imagine how patronising he would have been if we were ground sharing with them as well.
Yeah.
No.
Even though it was ours in the first place.
That money's different anyway, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
The money's not for players.
I don't want to say the word ring fenced, but
yeah, I know. But you'd like to think it was.
Yeah.
All my friends, this is Doff Kaufman, all my friends who support top 6 teams always shit on me for supporting Everton, so I tell them we beat them. They just say, where are you in the table? Why aren't we respected like Wolves or Leicester?
That's because fans of other clubs are basically knobheads.
Yeah.
And yeah, don't know. Everyone seems to have a bit of a problem with us because we're dead sound. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, and there's a bit of fear that we might actually knock some of them out, and that's why those top 6 teams flap.
Yeah, just have a think back to when we finished 4th that season, and the Reds, who were always the most gracious of winners and stuff. I know they had the last laugh, but
Big Red became very bitter.
For that couple of weeks when they knew we'd finished above them, they could not handle it.
No.
That's what
He was terrified.
Yeah.
Keep hitting that like button, people. Thank you very much. Geo Beats app, would you rather eat a lion bar that tastes like poo or a poo that tastes like a lion bar? I mean, where do you even get these questions?
I think the consistency's a big thing for me.
Yeah.
If it was a big sloppy turd that tasted like a lion bar, no, but I suppose if it was like...
Can I just eat neither?
Well, I know what if your life depends on it in the unlikely situation.
Then I'd eat a lion bar. Because I'd know that it was just a lion bar. It was horrible.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But it was a lion bar.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to chance the fact that the turd tasted like a lion bar. I couldn't get...
It might do.
No, my stomach is like not built for that kind of stuff. I'm very like screaming, so I couldn't. If you could sign player with no... If we've done that. You're right, yeah, you're right. We would. Mbappe, I think we both went with Mbappe. Andre_BY, greetings from Belarus. Hello, Andre, hope you are well. Joseph C, I see Tim Cahill has taken his coaching badges. Do you see him coaching at Everton in the future? Would love to.
Don't see why not.
Callum 9060, Umar Nias Gladys Street End, rolls off the tongue.
Definitely.
Ollie Callahan, Lau, Sangari and Gomez should be bought with the hope of Neres. Yes, I agree. Tom Davis will be a squad player this season, it's fine. What trainers have you got on today, Les?
I've got a
Daniel Price.
Pair of Red Wing boots on today.
Gone with them. Paul M with the rebuilding at the manga. Man United would a cheeky punt on Rashford come off. I'd love him.
Yeah, it would be good.
But there's no chance they'd sell him. Diego Costa on a 2-year deal. Thoughts? Nope, not for me. Stephen Poynton, would you have Rombach? That's for you.
Yeah. I don't know, actually. I can't really say no because of what he was like for us last time. But would he come back the same player? I don't know.
No, because he'd have to lose about 4 stone to be the player he was when he played for us. I just think you're always going to get what you've got last night from him.
Yeah.
Which is talking about moving somewhere else.
Yeah.
So I just can't abide with that. And he'd never come back here anyway. Ever. It would go against what his image of himself is.
Well, he deleted all the Instagram posts.
Yeah, I've ever.
Saw his arse after the United game.
So there you go. Ian Clark, the Ray Wilson away end stand. Nice James Marjoram, does Everton need Europe next season?
I would say yes, we need to next season. I think this season was like... I mean, I always want to finish in the European spots anyway.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I think this season was the one season where we could look at it and go, do you know what? If we build on this season, we don't need Europe. Do you know what I mean? For the league campaign, because it might interfere.
I think we need it next year.
I think next season.
I think Machiri's basically and Silver's basically said we need it next year.
We do.
Paul Hewitt agrees with you on Jessica Rabbit.
Is right. Just go the head tennis and stuff. That's all it is.
Ian Clark wants Mary Poppins.
Okay.
She'd be great though, right?
Go ahead.
Julie Andrews, not the one that's just played her.
Yeah.
But she'd be great because that little bag's got all sorts in.
Yeah, that's a good shout, that, yeah.
And if she pulled a goal out with a net on,
brilliant,
and a ball, then she's sold on.
She's dead good at footy as well, though.
She just flies up. Cross it, she just get above and just... Although I don't know whether you could have the... But yeah, she'd be interesting. Make a cracking food as well, I could tell. Just pull an oven out of nowhere and go... Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
That's my lad.
Is it?
Yeah, like Jay.
Okay.
I'll be stuck on an island with him. That would be sound.
Hang on, where?
Yeah, Lemon Master.
Oh, Lemon Master. Oh yeah, you'd be with Jay.
Yeah, and Joe as well. Can't leave Joe out.
They go footy, like, so you'd be laughing.
Oh, we'd have a cracking laugh, yeah. Great.
Cracking laugh. And then if let's watch it, then it's you've shorted it.
Right, lads, you go and play footy together.
Yeah, off you go. Give us an hour. Adam Finnegan did you? That's for 3. I'm the Siggy. Did you hear about me and a few other attempts to organise a pre-season friendly with Drogheda United? We got into the Echo and Everton's Twitter. It started out as a joke. That's what someone said before, didn't he?
Yeah.
I didn't, but that's boss.
Yeah.
Jonathan G, would you sell Pickford? Nope.
No.
He hasn't got the right attitude.
I think he's a bit outdone too, there.
He said a lot of stuff that's... Where?
No, it's not.
He's done it.
Yeah, I think he's a bit outdone too. You know, he's obviously just a bit of a hothead and a bit of a nutter, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's just the way he is, isn't he?
He's a young kid.
Yeah, you know, he's 24. He's sort of at the top of his game now, isn't he?
He's a goalie, but he's also a lad. I think his comments this week saying he's realised that after that brawl, when he got involved, that he actually is a footballer. He's not a kid who can just go out and bevy. And since then, he's been really good, I think. Hugh Lil Dave wants Jennifer Cranky. Gee.
Wow, okay. You know, takes all sorts.
Whatever you know. Will Cook, if Everton signed a deal with Pez similar to the one with the RS, what 7 legends would you like in my club? Southall, Stephen, Ratcliffe, Reid, Bracewell, Gray.
Just pick 70 to 85 team, basically. Yeah.
Dixie Dean.
And Stuart Barlow.
Again, whatever you want. Viking, to be honest, we should sign Everton.
Yes.
For the name, we should. He looks boss as well.
Everton setting up for Charleston the other night was lovely, wasn't it?
Oh, superb.
Yeah.
Abigail would take Ben Yedder. Wilson would be good. Keith Powell, if Zuma doesn't come, he likes Saliba from Saint Etienne, most definitely. Would you take Semedo from Barca as a new right back? Yes. Yeah.
I told you before.
You did say he was a left-footed right winger. Lemon master. Get him in.
One day, mate.
Callum Wilson. I mean, literally, he's come on to try and get him here, get himself to the club. Who do you think out of the players we want to keep, we will lose? I don't think there's anyone we want to keep, we'll lose.
No.
Unless you count Zuma.
Or potentially Ghana.
Yeah. There's nobody else, I don't think. Daniel Conception, what a name. Do you think we could challenge for the top 4 or 5 this season?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Can do.
Yeah. Why do all our transfers turn into long players? It baffles me.
Oh, why is it always so drawn out?
But is it though? Or was this because of... Well, the Gomez thing is just being started by his agents and Barcelona because they want it done quickly.
Yeah.
Everton won't be forced to pay more than they think he's worth.
Yeah.
So...
I think historically we have done that a lot, haven't we? But I think it's changing.
A lot of the time, though, it was money.
Yeah.
And if you've got a limit what you want to pay for someone and you're trying to be smart with it.
Yeah.
The other thing is, don't forget, is that most transfers take months.
There's a lot to sort out.
And it's when they get released.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, with Everton in the past, we've had a lot of people around the deal who can't wait to chat and let it out and this. And what Brands has done is brought everything tight. And the people he's negotiating with saying, well, don't let anything out. And that's why we are where we are. We'd much rather hear something tonight, wouldn't we, about, say, Neres, and tomorrow he signs.
Yeah.
That's what I would,
Definitely.
rather than hearing for the next 4 weeks we're getting closer to Neres. And that's what I would anyway. Jack Moosley, if you were Brands and Silver, who would you target as a higher profile signing?
I think I said Neres before. That would be, if that's attainable, I think he would be the one that a lot of people would take notice of.
Let's get the thumbs up to 219. Come on, there's 263 watching. Takes a sec. Roy Winstanley, I'm sticking my neck out here, lads. I'm going for 4th place. Why not?
Go for first.
Go for first, and if we get 4th, then we go. Right. Where are we? Santiago Souza, first team or youth? How do you see him sitting in? From Jim John's 10.
No idea.
I think he's one for the future if we were to get him. Jamie B apparently jumped Arsenal in the race for the Getafe centre back. That's Dackerman, isn't it? Again, 28, 5'10", £30 million.
I don't want a 5'10"
Not sure.
centre half.
I think it's his aging pushing it, but who knows? Thomas Long, if you get a chance, lads, watch some videos on Sander Berg, plays for Genk. Would be quality if he didn't get... I've heard of Berg, yeah? I'll have a little look at his videos, but I've heard of him. So it'll be interesting. Who do you think will win the transfer window this summer? I think someone like United need to, if I'm being honest. They're the ones who really need to. I'd like us to, but I think United are probably the one out of all of them who really need to. But who knows? How many away games should be look to winning next season? Sol Harris - Woodfin. We said this before.
Yeah,
didn't
well,
we?
at least 8, don't we? 8 to 10.
Yeah, got to be 8 to 10. Got to be. Daniel Finnegan. We need a 30-plus-year-old striker to replace Calvert-Lewin for 1 or 2 seasons.
Well, I think Llorente would have been good. No.
No pace. We'd have to change the way we play.
That's
We seen it at Spurs last day of the season.
Yeah.
When we replace 2 players with ones who can't do the same job, we look different.
Yeah, well, that's why Dzeko wouldn't fit, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's a class player.
Dzeko's incredible,
But
but he's not going to put the work rate
it does
in.
sound mad to turn down like the idea of a player like that, but it's about a system.
But I
isn't it?
suppose if you get 2 players who play right up with him, I don't know.
It's about the system, isn't it? And
Yeah.
we need fast, dynamic players.
Most definitely. Tashi_Swiss EFC 1878. Diehard Everton fan from Switzerland. Thanks for watching. My front 3, Bernard, Richarlison, Lookman with Gylfi behind them. Need another striker. Go and add Gomez and Zuma coming to a home game soon. Good man. Hit
Hope
us
we
up
win.
when you're over there and I hope we win for you. Thomas Long, would you take 100 million now for Richarlison?
No.
Me neither, we could get more. Adam Prentice, can we get an official community going for Toffee TV on PS4 for FIFA 20? Hit us up when it's closer to the time and let's see. There's quite a few FIFA players. I know that Cumbrian Toffee, Mark, is all over FIFA. He'd set something like that up. So, closer to the time, they're out till September 27th, is it? So, Danny Colford with his latest comments about leaving United in the summer. Would you take Lukaku back? Yeah, but he doesn't want to come here.
it's a yeah.
We're below him in his estimation. Do you know what I mean? So, Jamie B, we can't confirm that rumour, I'm sorry. Nandi Candy, who's the captain of Everton, it's going to be Seamus, isn't it?
I would think so, yeah. What if not? Who do you reckon would be next after him?
I'd like Luca Dean to get it, but then it's because I think he really has it. I think he's got those qualities.
Yeah,
but
he has. Because like Gylfi's had it, but he's not for me.
No.
Yeah, Dean would be
No.
good. Big McKean.
Big McKean, why not? Give him a go. Dixie Normans, who do you think will snag the next Ballon d'Or?
Big McKean.
I think it'll be Eden Hazard
Yes, that's a good shout.
at Real. I really do. I think he'll go up another level, and then that'll be enough for people to take notice and go, he's the Ballon d'Or.
Hopefully not one of them gremlins from across the park.
No, oh God, no, don't say it. Have we got girlfriends? Well, I've got a wife, and Les has got a wife, basically.
Yeah.
In any other name than
Yeah.
So yes is the answer.
Thanks for asking though.
But yeah, cheers. Have you? Tom McKay, when will Ellis Sims get a chance? Well, listen, Ellis Sims, put him in the 23s and see if he can cope. He's playing under 18 football where they don't tackle, and he's doing very well. But
yeah, he can't be pushed in too quickly. He's not Rooney at that age.
no.
That's the thing. Rooney could be pushed into the first team at 16.
Oh God, he was incredible.
Ellis Sims isn't that, is he?
Joel Anderson, Baz, one question for you. Why do we always come up short against Liverpool? What do you think is the reason? I think we've been unlucky, but that can't be a reason. So I think mentality from everybody is a big reason. I think.
And also, let's be honest, they have better players than us. Which is, I know,
But
we've come up short against Arsenal.
You know
United,
the Allardyce thing?
Yeah.
When he was in charge, the Goodison derby, that was the day we should have beaten them.
Yeah,
Dominic Calvert-Lewin missed 2 sitters, and Cenk Tosun missed the header, which went across. I mean, Dom's one in the last minute is, put it this way, if that would have been any of their strikers, even someone like friggin' Origi, he'd have scored the goal. He'd have scored, even Ricky Lambert for them would have put that in. And that's, for me, that's a mentality and a belief. But this year, the way we played against them home and away, we should have no fear when we play them next year. None. As good a side as Liverpool are. Why? It's a derby match, so it's got to happen, and it's going to happen soon. And when it does, me and Les will be partying for weeks. Put it that way. Jack Hammer 1. What about Wan-Bissaka? 40 million. Gomez 25, Zuma loan and Malcolm loan. That would be incredible, but Wan-Bissaka's getting quoted for 70 million and he's a right back, so no thank you. No chance.
But yeah, if that'd be smashing that, yeah.
It would be great, wouldn't it? Cameron is right, Cam. I mean, where have you been? But, you know, is right. DJ Del Grande, do you think we should sign Danny Welbeck? No, a massive no. Holly's Life, what situation on Ryan Fraser? Is the truth Arsenal are in for him? They are in for him, aren't they, Arsenal?
Don't know.
They like him, very good. Yeah. What was it, 14 assists and 7 goals for Bournemouth? I think he'd be brilliant for Arsenal, to be honest. I think he'd be good for us, he's a good player. Don't know whether Bournemouth will want to lose him, because he's a key player for them. I don't know. Desert Man 1962, top 4, really. Well, you've got to aim for it, haven't you?
Yeah.
You might come up well short, but you've got to aim for it, because what's the point?
As Big Nev said, every season you go out to win it.
Got to.
You've got to look at winning it.
You look at this season just gone. We played 5 of the top 6 at the end of the season, and we beat United, Arsenal and Chelsea. We drew with Liverpool, we drew with Tottenham, and we lost to City, so why not? You know, why not? Good Soul 12, do you think sponsors like Sportpesa and other betting companies cheapen the club's brand?
I can see the point. Yeah, I don't know where to stand on betting companies and alcohol companies sponsoring football team, but I don't know. It's very nuanced, isn't it? It's very nuanced.
I think it is a very difficult one, this, because you can understand where people are coming from with it.
Definitely.
And for people who suffer with addiction, of course, it's a very sensitive thing. But I hear people, some of the biggest people who moan about it are people who bet and drink.
Yeah.
So I'm one of those. I don't suffer with that kind of addiction, so it doesn't bother. I just think everyone is sponsored by something that you can look into. Ideally, Everton, I would love Everton to be sponsored by someone like Amazon or Google, but they've got massive, listen, the problems they bring with different things, people will be able to come back to me and go, really? Well, have you looked at this, and have you looked at the way they treat people?
There's not many big ethical companies, let's face it.
No.
You know, you get to a certain
people
level.
want Nike to make the kits, and yet they have sweatshops.
Standard Chartered, money laundering. You know.
Difficult, really difficult.
I can't see the argument for it, though. It doesn't, especially with Everton and the community work, and they'll obviously deal with people with drink and gambling addictions in the community work that they do. So I can see from that point of view why it grates a bit having a betting company on the shirt. But yeah, I don't know. It's
a tough one. It's one that I don't feel qualified to answer. I think from taking that off, and from a business perspective, you try to get the best monetary deal you can.
Yeah.
And if that's all we could get, and that was the best deal, I understand why the club did it. They just have to, for me, continue to do more and more with the community if they can, and Sportpesa are, I suppose, with some of the stuff. But I understand why people don't like it. So, you know, there you go. Ian Mills, prime Yakubu or prime Duncan next season? Which one?
Yakubu, because he scored more.
Yeah.
Great money.
I love Dunk, but I love Yakubu.
Oh, gosh.
What a finisher.
That one was against Bran, where he sends those 2 players.
Oh, yeah. He done it with Fulham as well. He went to Fulham when he got a hat-trick. He went to shoot and just checked back and passed it in.
Amazing.
Outstanding. Daniel Finnegan, best Everton goal last season. We're going to do 5 more minutes.
Do you reckon Gylfi at Leicester?
Yeah.
Or Richarlison at Brighton was good.
He knocked it at home to Brighton.
Yeah.
What about Luca Dean's volley against United?
What
about Richarlison's scissor against United?
Yeah.
What about Gylfi's shot against United?
Gylfi's against Fulham where he bent it in first time.
Overall, I'd have to say Sigurdsson at Leicester. Match winner as well. Sent Maddison the shot, didn't he?
Yeah.
Awesome. Football Blues tips for starting a YouTube channel. Be consistent is what I would say.
Regular content.
Yeah, it's harder than you think, but it's also really enjoyable. But be consistent. That's what I would say in terms of regular.
It is a lot of work as well.
It is, but it's enjoyable. Depends what you want, but try to just get your content out regularly, and that's all I could say. Where are we here? Viking. People need to forget about Lookman. He's one of those players who will help us with FFP via a sale for 20 million. Could end up making 55 million on Blasic, Mola and on Yakuru. Spot on, Viking.
Very good point, yeah.
Spot on.
Yeah.
Matty 101 wants Burton Traore. Where are we here? Why can't we bring Ellis Sims through? Well, we might do, but he's not ready. He's nowhere near ready.
Yeah, it's a big step up from under 23s to first team. So to go from under 18s to first team, it's a lot.
Oh, it's huge, absolutely huge. You know, PV, will Jar Virginia get a chance next season?
He's not likely to in the first team.
I think he's going to go on loan, isn't he?
It would make sense. It would definitely make sense. You know, he's proven he can do it at under 23 level last season.
Yeah.
So I think the next obvious step, like we said before, is to get them out on loan, give them league experience to gain some proper out-of-house players, and then develop them that way. Yeah.
Did you take this Les from Daniel L, a swap deal for Juventus for Ronaldo if they take Davis and Walcott? It's a tough one.
You know.
It's a tough one, but I think possibly. Ryan Jones, great show, boys. Thank you. David Hoare, I think he's in response to Liverpool. The mentality, we've lost the game before it begins against them.
But not last season.
No,
Definitely not last
I
season.
think both. I think the manager and the players, I don't think felt like that.
No.
Listen, at Anfield, we had Andre Gomez header from a yard out. How he misses, I'll never know.
Yerry
Mina, how he misses, I'll never know. Richarlison fell over when he should have done better.
Through,
Walcott went round a goalie and left the ball behind. Bernard shanked one wide in the second half when he should have done better.
Yeah.
So we had opportunities.
Same with Goodison.
And at Goodison.
We had a lot of opportunities.
Where are we? Mark Laithwaite, what's the score with on Yakuru? Why buy a player and wait so long before he can pull on a shirt? Well, we bought him to see his potential. We can't get a work permit. We possibly still won't get one this summer, so I think we'll sell him. And if we sell him for 20 million, we bought a lad for 7 and sold him for 20.
Yeah,
looks great on FFP.
I think it's the sort of thing that Chelsea do as well. They see a bit of they see something in a player, so just buy him and loan him out, which I don't particularly agree with. But if you genuinely can't get him to play in this country,
that's football, isn't it?
There's not much else we can do.
That's football.
Yeah.
Ian Mills, does Dal deserve a proper go? Premiership minutes. Well, I would keep him at Sheffield United. That's what I would do. Give him and say to Sheffield United, have him for another season.
Yeah.
Then we'll be able to tell, won't we?
But again, he's another one of those who's approaching 23, 24 now, is he?
21.
Oh, is he? Oh, I thought he was older.
No. Davis, isn't he? Davis age.
Right.
So 21, 22 maximum.
Yeah.
Lovely left foot.
Yeah.
But needs to play to see if he can get in enough in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Leave him at Sheffield United. He's not going to get any time for us.
No. I think the days of having a Kevin Sheedy type player have gone.
They're gone, totally gone. Dave Walker, any news on Gomez? Just what people are reporting that he's agreed terms with Everton. I think, to be honest, Dave, I think that was already a goer anyway. I think it's just a case of us agreeing the deal with Barcelona now. Felix Perez Doyle, do you think we should sign a backup right back? I think potentially they may do, but unless they see Holgate. Malcolm or Neres from Samuel Thorne, the Leach. Malcolm or Neres, which one?
Neres, I think.
Neres, yeah. Cam, the Gomez thing, I'm not surprised, mate. I think that's just what Everton have agreed anyway, to be honest. Firewatcher, what's your opinion on the US women's team celebrating 13-0 against Thailand? Hello from New York City, hello. I think, why not celebrate it?
Yep.
They can only beat what's in front of them. I don't understand why people have got such strong opinions on the women's game, and I don't mean it by... You'd be opinionated about it, but having a go at women for celebrating against teams. They're playing in their World Cup.
You win 13-0. It's like our team last season beat another team in our league 17-2.
Oh yeah.
And you know the kids were made up. It was getting a bit embarrassing for me on the sidelines, but we actually got told by the league because you only get 6 goals. We didn't get the full 17. We just got 6,
okay.
So it was a 6-2 win. And the league.
Why did they get 2? What score did you win?
17-2, sorry.
So you got a 6-2?
We got a 6-2.
Nah, mate.
They only do it to 6 goals. So I said to the league,
well, 8-2 will accept. Or
why
6-0.
don't you do 6 clear goals? Yeah. And the league said, well, maybe next time get your lads to stop scoring. What? It's a similar sort of thing, isn't it?
I think it's more disrespectful to stop scoring.
Oh yeah, so we're just passing it round.
Yeah, I think that was why I was made up when we beat Erding 22-0.
Yeah.
Rather than just like stop and score. And that's why in the FA Cup I was made up that City in the final put 6 on. I wanted them to get 9.
Yeah.
Because Watford aren't going to learn if City play at 70%.
No. Yeah,
The respect is there from continuing to score.
But that's it. I don't understand people saying they shouldn't be celebrating. They won 13 now.
Yeah,
Why wouldn't they celebrate?
LA Walkway, all right, lads. All right, mate. Stephen Ramsdale, take it you don't have a pint at the match, boys. I don't. I take me little lad. Occasionally I've had one, but in general I don't, mate. I get in a 5 to 3, and I have either a Coke or a hot chocolate.
The beer's lasted the ground anyway. I did have several pints down at Tottenham. It was all spot on. It was.
In Germany, though, I had quite a few because it was beautiful when we went to Germany.
If the beer's better, you never know.
Exactly. There you go. Firewatch it again from New York City. Every stadium in the country covered in Chinese betting adverts. Every team wearing some Mandarin betting logo. Doesn't make the league look good. No, but who pays the money? I mean, Arsenal have got Visit Rwanda on their sleeve.
Yeah.
And with the stuff they've had, I mean, you know, people can rip sport pays, but
Barcelona have got Qatari Airways, and
yeah,
not the airline, but the country's human rights record.
Mad, so
it's suspect. It's
said, you can find, I think you can find a problem with most, I think, can't you? Unless you just all have charity stuff, and yet even Oxfam, there was problems with their chief executive or whatever last year, wasn't there? So very, very difficult, very, very difficult indeed. David Hall, Gylfi v Leicester was his goal of the season.
Yeah. Can't argue with that.
Where are we? Marlowe, do you think Baines will sign a new contract? Yes.
I hope so. I'm not ready to say throw to Baines yet.
If Dean got injured, would you be happy with Baines covering? Yeah. I would. I still think he's fantastic.
When he came in last season.
Yeah. Okay, he can't get up and down as much as he did, but then the emphasis will be on Bernard then, ahead of him, won't it? Stephen Hartley, love Toffee TV. Thanks very much, Steve. I've just lost that again. It's a big jump.
That, isn't it?
Tashi again from Tashi Swiss EFC 1878.
Hi Max.
Personally, oh hello Max. Hi Dan.
Hi,
who's Dan? Hello Dan.
Dan and Max play for our footy team.
Dan. Oh, do they? Yeah. Oh, okay. Dan, I thought he was doing that.
Oh.
David, we need to be more clinical in the derbies. Yes. Ghana Tashi Swiss wants to keep Ghana. He's important to our team. He certainly is.
Dan, need Ben on this. Get Ben on it.
Get Ben on it, but we're finishing in a minute. Literally, I've had Les here all day. And we got one more video to do that he didn't know anything about, but it's only going to be 10 minutes, so there you go. What happened with Ball Street North? Just stopped. Simon, though, it just stopped. I think, like I said before to someone who asked, I think me, Ped, Paul and Chris will probably do something at various times this season which will be similar to that, so look out for that. Would you take Neres in for Siggy in the middle? Different players. I'd have Neres off the right, definitely. Dan Evs, Baz, any tips on looking sexy with grey hair? The greys are coming, taking over my brown locks. Just wear it proudly. Listen, you know what? I've never been bothered with the old grey hair, but I don't like these bits that are white. So you know what? Do I just for men, yes or no?
No, you go Peter Reid, wouldn't you?
No, I couldn't go. Like I couldn't.
That's what I meant. If you go,
I wouldn't go.
What do you mean?
No, just like make the grey darker. What do you reckon?
Whatever works.
What do you reckon?
Whatever. Give it a go. See how
what do you reckon? What do you think? Have a go with the old just for men or not?
Yeah.
Why not? Try something new. Try something new. Where are we? Dalbrink. Goodison will be kept and used for Everton in the community projects. It will, which is great. And again, more on that next month when the information come out. Where are we? Paul Hughes, keep it for women under 23s, under 18 museum. And Ryan Jones, the tie keeper, was pathetic. Well, she's only going to get better by playing in more games, surely. You know, I mean, Adam Finnegan, would you rather have nipple-sized fingers or finger-sized nipples? He's coming out with some dilemmas here, lads, isn't he?
It's gonna have to be finger-sized nipples, isn't it? You couldn't play a
console game
with, you know.
But imagine like your nipples down here. Oh,
freezing, that's all it is.
Yeah, out there. You'd be offside then, or would you? Can you score with your nipple? You probably can, so there you go.
Offside.
There you go. Dal Bryn thinks we'll get Arsenal. We always get bloody Arsenal.
Oh God, imagine getting.
I wouldn't want Arsenal, I don't think. Not yet.
Although I don't think we get battered though. Oh, do you know what? It would be nice to like.
It'd be good to have them and spank them, wouldn't it? And just go.
Do one of the big ones on the first day.
John E, who should take penalties next season?
Pickford.
Imagine it. Imagine Goodison, it'd explode if he missed. Imagine it.
Imagine him slotting a pedal down the cop to win it.
Oh God, yeah. Well, that would be
And then it
good.
gets disallowed because they have a foul.
Stop it, Les. Stop the negativity.
The VAR's going to do us at Anfield.
It's not. Travels 4-6-6-4-9. What do you make of the start against Newcastle? Well, we're not playing Newcastle, so.
Or if we did though, I'd be happy with that.
Yeah.
Actually, that would be a good one. That.
Newcastle at home. No, but Benitez would come here, and you'd have 11 and him. He'd play in goal, so have 12, and he'd be horrible. I hate that horrible.
Yeah, but remember when we beat them? Gary Speed and Big Dunk.
Yeah.
That was cracking up.
That was great. It was great. 2-0 was comfortable.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? It was lovely.
Yeah.
Travels 4-6-6-4-9 again. If I see the rumour about Dean and Rose, I'll cry. Just lazy journalism. Samuel Thornton-Leach, what are your guesses for the opening game? Have you not been watching, Sam? Mine's Norwich at home and Les is going Villa at home. But who knows? Mark Lathwaite, go all Babylon, you wig, mate. Only blue. Imagine me with blue hair. Be incredible, wouldn't it?
League Cup win, it's on.
It's on. Do you think Southampton would be a much better team had they not sold their best players? Yes.
Yeah.
Sold about 6 of them, didn't he?
Southampton would be a much better team if they just got relegated.
Ooh. Les has gone there, hasn't he? Right, we're going to finish there. I don't know how long we've done, but we've done a lot. Travels, they always do this every year. Look who we've got, and it's wrong. I'm a milky coffee. Go for Big Jonathan Tarr at Leverkusen if we can't get Zuma back yet. He's very good. That is it. Listen, thank you very, very much for watching. Thanks for it's over the 200 likes. Superb. Big thanks to Les for being here and watching it and enjoying it, getting involved, and for the either or questions which he excels at. And he's off to make one of his brilliant fancy cocktails.
Yeah.
I'll see you later, and keep watching me do this every day on Patreon if you want to get over there and be a patron. If not, have a fantastic night. Take care. See you later.